y'all, and welcome back to another pool video. So today's video is my new updated weekly pool maintenance video. I made one like 2 years ago, but this one is super simplified. It's literally 4 easy steps. If I can do it, you can do it. And my pool literally stays crystal clear blue, sparkling, clean, no algae. So let's jump right in. So this is what I got for the pool maintenance stuff this year. I got a big bottle of algicide at Menards. It was only $7. It costs a lot more everywhere else. I got this big tub of chlorine tabs at Walmart. It was $40, but I got it on sale for $39. So it's a good deal. I got these for like $6. I got 2 of them for the chlorine pucks and for the poolRX. I've seen this all over. It helps eliminate pool algae, so I'm definitely going to do this year, and it's going to go in one of these. And then this year we just went with the liquid chlorine. This was literally only like $5 at Walmart. So this is all I'm doing for my pool maintenance this year, and we're going to see if it keeps it crystal clear. And then I got the kids some little pool stuff. So I like that this floating chlorinator has like a chemical guard glove, so you can grab the pucks out with the glove instead of touching it. I really like that. It's collapsible, so it opens up like this. And so to start off with my pool, I'm going to add 1 chlorine puck and about half of this because we're just filling it up and getting it started. So let's go ahead and try this out. So I'm gonna do 1 puck to get started. And if anyone was wondering, these little buckets that are like 40 bucks, the 5-pound, they only come with 10 little pucks. That's it. And luckily none of them were crunched up, so this is what it looks like. It comes with 10. I forgot to mention we went to Ace Hardware and got shock because it was on sale for $2.99. So we literally stocked up, and I think we're good for the summer. Like we got at least 10 packs. So it has now been several weeks later, I think like almost 2 months. And I'm going to show you how I take care of my pool on a weekly basis every single time and to keep it crystal clear and blue. Okay, so I'm going to take care of my high pH first with some muriatic acid, which I'll add to a bucket of pool water first. And then you mix around the pool, let it circulate, and then you can retest. And then I will shock and add a full jug of chlorine tomorrow. So after I balance my pH, I'll go ahead and add in my shock, a full bag of shock today. Let it run overnight, let the levels get back situated, and then I'll add a gallon of chlorine literally a day or 2 later, and that lasts for an entire week. Perfect levels, a whole entire week. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so I have my poolRX in this. It fits in here. And I'm just gonna toss that in the pool. And I keep my chlorine pucks in this one. Let's see how much is in here and refill it up. Sounds like it might be getting low, so I'll go ahead and add some more chlorine to this. Okay, so pretty much just a tiny little one. This 1 puck usually lasts a week, so I'll go ahead and add 1 more and grab a new one out with this little glove. So let me grab the chlorine. Okay. So I just add 1 puck, and I have a little bit of this one. I'm gonna just leave it and add both. And then just close that back. And it's collapsible, so it will open up, and it could fit a couple in there. I just only use 1. I could probably use 2, honestly. Alright, so it has been a few hours later and the levels are down, so I'm going to hop in and start skimming the pool and vacuuming and doing all the maintenance on the inside. I do not have a skimmer for the pool, so I'm in the process of trying to figure out how to get one that hangs over the side, but for now this is what I have to do. I ended up finding an Intex skimmer that you put over the side of the pool. However, like it wouldn't connect to my inlet hoses. I think it's called the inlet piece. I'm gonna post a video here so you can see what I'm talking about. It would not fit, so I had to return it, but I ended up finding a piece that I can put over top and hopefully connect my hose. So hopefully we can get a skimmer on there, and that'll save me a lot of work. But it's been a few weeks now since I had my pool, and look how clear it looks. It's literally like glass. You can see my toes, my feet. It's like so clear, and I love that. But look how dirty this pool is. Oh my gosh. So I'm still using my good old faithful pool blaster vacuum from Walmart that I got several years ago, and I've used for all of my other pools. If you see my other videos, it still works great, but it gets the job done. So this is how the pool is looking after I got in here and vacuumed. The vacuum died, so there's definitely still more particles, but it looks a lot better. And also I skimmed, so yeah, it's looking good. I need to find a vacuum that isn't the Aper brand, because I hear those literally die after one season, and that's just too much money to be wasting every single year. So plugging in my rechargeable vacuum will just work for now. So now that it's later in the day and the sun's pretty much off on my pool, I'm going to shock it, and I'm going to show you how I do that. I have my bucket just for shock only, and I will fill it up with pool water. Not me dropping half the water. Hold on. I have to fill this back up because I pretty much dropped all of it. Okay, so I completely filled up my bucket. Put a lot of water, because if you don't put enough, it'll make like a chemical gas and it'll explode. So I've heard on a pool group, so don't do that. This is the shock that I'm using. I got this on sale from Ace Hardware for $2.99 a bag. So we literally stocked up and got like several bags. This is the one I'm using, and I'm just gonna go ahead and pour it in. Whoa, this smells strong. Okay, I guess I could have maybe added a little less water. So this is how I add my shock, because it will bleach your liner if you pour it directly into your pool. I've done it before in previous pools. I don't want to do it on this pool. So I am pre-dissolving my shock, and I'm only doing that so I don't bleach my liner. You don't have to do it this way. You can do it whatever way you like. This is how I'm doing it. I'm just going to pre-dissolve it first. Also, I want to point out that I have a designated spoon and bucket for shock only. I got this bucket and spoon, like a pack of spoons, from Dollar Tree. I probably could have got the 5-gallon bucket from Home Depot, but this was $1.25 a piece, so didn't have to add so much water, but it's okay. So like this is thoroughly mixed really well, so I'm going to pour this in. All right, so look how cloudy this is. So I showed you the pool before I added shock because it's gonna make my pool cloudy for a little bit for whatever reason. I poured some out so that I can show you pouring it in front of the return jet. Look at that. So for whatever reason, this makes my pool super duper cloudy, but once it runs through its cycle. So I typically wait to add my shock at night once the sun is down, so that the sun doesn't burn it all off and it can do its thing. And it's usually really, really cloudy until the morning. I leave my filter on all night, let it do its job. The pool is literally sparkling crystal clear in the morning. Like, you can't even tell that anything was wrong with it. Okay. I don't know if you can tell, but it's starting to get a little cloudy. As you can see, down here it's still kind of clear, but it's mixing in. All right, so it's time to backwash the pool. This is what my meter is looking like. You see how it's almost to the yellow. And how I know it's time to backwash is when the flow is not super strong on top of the water, to the point where you can't even see that it's on. Now, if I put my hand in, I will feel it. But other than that, you don't see the bubbles shooting off the top. So we're gonna backwash it so we can get the filter running back. Thoroughly, powerfully, what? What should I don't know.
Okay, so you gotta come over here.
Alright, so you want to turn this off. And he's going to show me how to do it because I have not backwashed the pool. He usually does it. So it's on filter and you'll go ahead and turn it to closed, right?
Closed.
Right here.
And this right here is where the
waste will come out.
So open it up.
And then we just attach a hose, a spare hose.
And you'll turn to backwash. You'll come back over here.
All our waste will come out of here instead of just splashing near our filter. So then turn that on and then it should start rushing out. Now look at that dirty water. You'll run it until you see this turn clear. Now let me get up and stop stepping in it. So this is how it's looking right now.
You can also look at the piece right there on the filter to see when it's clear too.
Oh, here's another spot. This will tell you it's looking pretty gross, so that's how we know we're not done yet. So yeah, you can see it's starting to get kind of clear now compared to how it was. And it also looks clear here as well. So you'll turn it back off. And then you have to rinse. Recirculate.
Close it.
Oh. And then
I rinse it for
you rinse. You rinse to settle your. Don't you have to turn it on?
I just rinse it with that on.
You don't turn it on?
You can turn it on.
I don't know. I'm asking you. I don't know. He usually does this. You rinse to like resettle your sand again before you put it back on filter. All right, so you cut it back off, and then you're gonna put it back on filter.
Turn it back on.
And now, as you can see, the gauge went back down to green, which is good. So that's how you backwash your pool. And then you will see that the pressure is, you can just look at that, so much stronger. And whenever I see that from my window, and I'm like, oh, the filter's not on. It is on, it's just really weak and low, and that's how I know I need to come backwash. I just wanted to show you guys that my pool did clear up, so it's not cloudy anymore. It's super clean and clear, and it's like crystal clear. You can see the bottom. So if you have any problems with the shock making your pool cloudy, just go ahead and run that pump overnight and it will clear up. So it's a few days later. This is the chlorine that I put into my pool. I put an entire gallon and it does last the entire week. I just put the chlorine in when it's the evening. The sun will eat up the chlorine if you put the chlorine straight in there while the sun is up. So try to do it once the sun's down or whatever you can do. Whoa. So that is it, you guys. That's all I do on a weekly basis to take care of my pool. And look at it, it's so pretty, it's sparkling, it's blue, it's clean, it's clear. And I thank you guys for checking out my video, and I'll catch you over in the next one. Bye, y'all.